Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. A most pleasant morning going out to everyone out there in TV land viewing the Sugar City Morning Show. We are coming to you live from North Television, Channel 10. That's in Orange Walk North constituents, right off the San Lorenzo Road. We call it the new Ignacio Vega Boulevard. It's a pleasure being here with you this morning. Sometimes I like to use the word to say pleasure with no measure. So that no kind of condition, no kind of discreet, but it's good to be here. And we want to say good morning to all Belizeans right here in Orange Walk, in our country and abroad, as we are in the festive month, the month of September, as we are having so many celebrations. You know, we celebrated the anniversary of the Battle of St. George's Key. We had yesterday was a National Day of Prayer. Friday, it was the schools rally. And Saturday night, they had the rock show here in Orange Walk. I understand it was well attended. So thanks to the organizers for bringing that back and to make it happy and to make it happen as well. Also Thursday, the Muffles Junior College, they had their masters of the street running around town doing their thing, which is remarkable and very great. And today is the 16th. Not sure what's on the program for today. We will check in with that program in a short while, but we'd like to remind you that on the 19th, it's the anniversary of the Banquitas House of Culture, and also the big celebration coming up for Belize's independence that will be celebrated right here in Orange Walk. And this will be starting on Friday night. You know, Friday we have the torch run coming into Orange Walk. I think it comes all the way from Belize City or in the Sun Hill area, ending up right here in Orange Walk. And that's followed by the official ceremonies to commemorate our 38th year anniversary of independence, all those independence speeches with dignitaries from here in Orange Walk. Sometimes we have some ambassadors coming in as well, and we know we have ambassadors from Orange Walk as well. But before we go into all that, we got to make sure that we are blessed this morning. And for us to be blessed today, and we will continue telling you about the program that's leading up to September 21st, Belize's anniversary of independence. By the way, Mr. Martinez is not here this morning. I spoke to him last night, and it seems like the flu is coming down on him. So I want to say good morning to Mr. Martinez. Hope that you get better very soon, bro, because you know how it is. You're under the weather, and the weather is here. But bless us and grace us this morning, all the way from San Pedro. Today we have Delvi on the line. Good morning, Delvi.
Good morning, Mr. Chucky. Good morning, everyone who's listening.
Yep. Good to hear from you again, bright and early on this Monday morning, Delvi.
Yes, thanks God. We're blessed and alive and breathing. Thanks God.
Yeah, so before we go to any discussion about the school rally and everything else leading up to the independence, we need to be blessed. We need to have a very powerful prayer. And we call on you for that prayer, and I'm sure that you will lead us in a great prayer this morning.
Yes. Almighty and Heavenly Father, I give you thanks, O God, once again this morning for your wonderful and your amazing grace. Thank you, Lord, that you preserved and kept us throughout the night. Thank you for granting us the blessing, Lord, to be a part of this another day. And as we walk into this day, O God, I pray that your divine authority take charge in and over our lives, that you guide our thoughts, that you guide our minds, our spirit, oh God, that it may come in alignment to the things that you want for us. I pray your blessings upon each and every person that is listening. I pray your blessings upon the persons here in this studio, that whatever it is, oh God, that is said and discussed, may work, Lord, to bring honor and glory to your name. I give you thanks for all that you continue to do, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen and amen, and thank you very much for that great prayer this morning. You uplifted us. Yesterday was the National Day of Prayer, Delvi.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and we see many people going to church yesterday, and persons that don't usually go to church all the time. And I spoke to a lady, and she was telling me it's a national day of prayer, but that doesn't mean I have to go to church. I can stay right home in my little room and do my own prayer. Right? So,
Well, yeah.
yeah, so as we're here this morning, Delve, we have been through the celebration of the anniversary of the Battle of St. George's Key. And also, I believe the Baptist Church has an event here in Orange Walk. I'm not sure if it's happened already or it's supposed to happen. I think it was sometime last week. You don't have no information about that, true?
No, at the moment, no, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know they usually do a special presentation leading up to the independence. If I'm not sure, I believe it was sometime last week, Thursday. I saw some system setting up at the park. I thought it was that. But how was the children's rally in San Pedro?
Well, last week, Tuesday, we had our uniform parade, and that it was very long, as we had to walk from the Sacachispas.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big field that we have almost at the center of town.
Right.
All the way down to by the bridge.
Man, that
By
long.
the bridge and up to ours. Yeah. So that was quite a while, but it was good, Mr. Cheke. The kids were out. We had the celebration music going on, and it was good.
Yeah, and it's good to have the kids out of the classroom, sometime doing positive things as well, Delve.
Yes, I agree. It's not only in the classroom,
Yeah.
Sometimes they get to show their patriotism and be proud Belizeans.
Yeah. We received our independence in 1981, September 21st, 1981. And this year we will be celebrating our 38th anniversary of independence. As a person in Christ, where would you like to see our nation go as we get ready to celebrate this 38th anniversary of Belize's independence?
Well, honestly, Mr. Cheke, I am praying. I have been praying for a shift. A shift in the way how all of us, myself included, in the way how we live our lives, because we're getting older as a nation, and with the rise of technology, it's like, okay, I will fling my Bible under the bed. Like, we're becoming less and less sensitive to the things of God.
Yeah.
And in the years to come, I am hoping that since technology is coming on the rise, that the Word of God, we put it through technology, through radio, TV, since those technological stuff we are watching, that the Word of God be passed through it, because the Bible says that the coming of the Lord will be very soon, and He will come as a thief in the night.
Yeah.
So we as a nation, we need to be prepared while we're celebrating, that we keep in mind that God's will still has to be done. It's not a confinement, as people choose if they want to believe or not. But the Bible speaks no lie. So I just pray that.
Yeah. We have to pray that we go that way, because so many things are happening out of world. The 9/11, I think it was 18 years ago. I wouldn't say it was celebrated, but 9/11 just passed, which is the 11th of September, and we see how them people, especially in New York, how the people are remembering their loved one. I saw a story that a gentleman called his wife and tell her, "I'll meet you there. I'll wait for you." And the lady was saying, I thought he was, when I hear that conversation, I know that he was leaving, but I never know that he was leaving to the promised land. A lot of people never expect it, but so many people died. Then we are looking at the different wars and fights in the Middle East. We are looking at Venezuela. And then we come back to Belize. We are seeing this drought that is happening. And some people are saying these are trying times. And this is like a sign that Jesus is coming.
we are in the last days, Mr. Chucky. No one is forced to believe it, but we are in the last days, and these things will happen. And we as a people need to get prepared, prepare ourselves. And how do we do that? We turn to our Lord Jesus Christ. We get to know Him. We live in obedience to Him while we are here, because He's the only one who gives our soul salvation at the end of the day.
Right. Well, Delvi, I want to wish you the best, yourself, your son, your extended family, and to all your kids in your class and all the kids at your school and throughout the world, especially here in Belize. All the best as we get ready to, some people say celebrate, but we can say commemorate the 30th anniversary of Belize's independence.
Yes, as we commemorate all the All the same to you as well, Mr. Chucky.
Okay, well, all the best and thanks. And if the good Lord so will, then we'll hear from you tomorrow morning again, all right?
Yes. God bless.
Thank you. Folks, at this time, we will check in with the Belize Met Service. I was talking to someone that works at the Belize Weather Bureau yesterday, and this person was telling me that what is happening, he said, well, it probably look on at least over a month, not before a month, that we will be getting that strong weather, that strong rain that we believe. But this morning also I want to send out a greeting going out to Miss Myrna Usher, all the way there in Belize. She celebrated her birthday on Saturday, and she sent a little prayer that says, it's a new week. May something wonderful happen to you and your family and friends during the next 7 days. Thank you very much, Myrna. That Miss Myrna Usher, all the way from Belize City. And talking about the weather, folks, let's check in with the Belize Met Service to see what they're saying about the general weather forecast right here on Norte Television Channel 10. Let's bring in the Belize Met Service. And as we go with the Belize Met Service, we go to the general weather forecast for today, Monday, the 16th day. It is the 16th day of September 2019. And the general weather forecast is as follows for Monday, September 16, 2019. This one came in at 6 this morning. It's saying mainly fair weather will prevail over most area. The 24-hour forecast, sunny with a few cloudless spells today and cloudy at times tonight. Showers will be isolated across the country today, and then a few showers and isolated thunderstorms will occur mostly over southern and coastal areas tonight. The winds are blowing east at 5 to 15 knots, and the sea stayed light chop. So things might be good out there. So I'm not sure. I believe there is no kind of advisories, warnings, and alerts. Let's take a look at the temperature for today. In the coast, 31 Celsius, 88 Fahrenheit. And for tonight, in the coast, it's 28 Celsius, 82 Fahrenheit. Inland today, as we speak, we are looking at 34 Celsius, 94 Fahrenheit. And tonight, inland, it will be 24 Celsius, and it dropped from 94 to 75 tonight. And in the hills are usually cool, so they have 29 Celsius, 84 Fahrenheit this morning. And tonight, it drops from 29 Celsius to 21, and from 84 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Like we say, there's no advisories, watches, alerts, or warnings for today. And the outlook for Tuesday and Tuesday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail, with isolated showers during the daytime and then a few showers and thunderstorms over the south tomorrow night. As we look at the astronomical conditions right here this morning, we have a high tide this morning at 11:15, followed by a low at 5:29 in the evening. And another high tide will occur tomorrow, that's tonight, at 11:24, and a low tomorrow morning at 5:46. And the sun will set today at 5:53. So we are now a very long day today. Thanks to Angela Guy for this updated weather forecast that came in this morning at 5:45. They prepared it, and that's the 6 o'clock report. It's exactly 22 minutes now after 7 o'clock. Folks, when we come back, we will continue discussing about the different activities leading us into the celebration and commemoration of Belize's 30th anniversary of independence, and we know that there were some mishaps and some tragic news that happened over the weekend, and we will touch on some of that right here. And we invite you to join in our conversation this morning, and let's have a discussion. This morning you will be able to communicate with us through our forum of 600-5769. That's 600-5769. You can do so by regular text, you can do so by WhatsApp, and you can also call that same number, 600-5769, regular call, or you can do it by WhatsApp this morning. So at this time of the morning, 23 minutes after 7, we take a short break, and we will be right back after these messages.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
It's back to school time once again, and the only store to visit for all your back to school needs is A&R Store on Baker Street here in Orange Walk Town. Visit them for the absolute largest assortment of school bags in the country with brands like JanSport, Skechers, Everest, Capsule, and character bags like Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Jojo, Siwa, Unicorn, and so much more. Remember, A&R Store is your one-stop source for all your school supplies like exercise books, folders, sheets, dry eraser boards, foam boards, crayon and coloring books, plus so much more. Plus, they have a wide assortment of housewares including bed sheets, cookware, and garbage containers in all sizes, and at the best prices in town. Visit A&R on Baker Street today, now with extended hours to better serve you from 8 a.m. through to 6 p.m. Monday to Saturday. A&R Stores, where prices do make all the difference.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multipurpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
On Wednesday, May 8th, Belizeans soundly decided to take the unfounded Guatemalan claim to the International Court of Justice, the ICJ. According to the special agreement, this is what happens next. 1. By June 8, 2019, the government of Belize will submit the 2008 special agreement to the ICJ. Guatemala has already done so since their referendum was held in 2018. This will give the ICJ official authority to hear the dispute and to deliver a final binding result. The ICJ will then prepare a notice of when the trial will commence. 2. Next, Guatemala will have up to 1 year, that's 12 months, to submit their case to the ICJ. 3. Belize will then have up to 1 year, that's 12 months, to respond to Guatemala's submission. 4. From there, Guatemala will be given up to 6 months to reply to our arguments, and 5. Belize will then have up to 6 months thereafter to reply to Guatemala's response. 6. After the period of written arguments ends, the ICJ may allow additional pleadings, including oral arguments, and would set deadlines for those. 7. Once the timeline for arguments has ended, the ICJ will deliberate and make a ruling in accordance with the instructions and authorities granted to them by Belize and Guatemala, as per the 2008 Special Agreement. 8. After the ICJ's ruling is delivered, Belize and Guatemala will have 3 months to establish a joint commission to physically demarcate the boundaries between the two countries in accordance with the ICJ's ruling. The entire process will take no less than 4 years and can be as many as 6 years. This ICJ process will bring a final end to this long-standing Belize-Guatemala dispute. Belize and Guatemala will be able to put old divisions and antagonisms behind us and ensure that peace, development, and cooperation prevail.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, folks. I'm pulling up the remainder of the program of activities for this September celebration right here on Norte Vision Channel 10. And let's see, today we are at Monday. Monday, September 16th, right? Okay, so at this time we want to salute all our friends there in Botes, Quintana Roo, in Obregon, in Chetumal. All Mexicans, we'd certainly like to wish you all the best. Happy Independence Day there in Mexico. So folks, if you're going to Chetumal today, if you're going early, you'll be able to see that parade. They have a real nice parade. It's not like a carnival thing, it's a formal parade, and that happens in Chetumal today, and all the different states in Mexico and different colonias, different areas. So we want to wish all our brothers and sisters from Mexico happy Independence Day. We know that the other Central American countries such as Guatemala, Salvador, and Honduras celebrated their Independence Day yesterday, and today is Mexico, and Saturday is Belize. On the 19th of September is a mass in honor of the Honorable George Cale Price and awards to the leaders of our community. On that same day, Banquita's House of Culture will be celebrating their anniversary. That's a big event. Folks, September 20th, we all know, as we mentioned earlier about the torch run, that the torch run will be coming in from the Belize City area to Orange Walk, and the official flag raising ceremonies to commemorate Belize's 38th anniversary of Belize's independence. Then we have the fireworks display, the Block Party, downtown Orange Walk. That starts at 8 p.m. Also, you know, right after the Block Party, when everybody the party, then we go right into the Juve, right, through the main streets. That's at 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'm going to behave good. I don't really know if how you stand and go to the river. I need to speak to Mr. Neil or the other persons that are in charge. William, we need to talk to them and see where it's going and how they can get wet. If the fire engine will come down, if it's a wet fet, if the rain will come down. Also, Independence Day, folks, we have the official ceremonies from 2 o'clock. That's the official ceremonies from 2. And we got the big carnival parade and block party. After the parade, it continues through through the main streets of Orange Walk. Happy Independence Day to one and all. Folks, as we continue right here, RC1 will be joining us in a very short while. And we all know that last week we reported that the standard bearer for the United Democratic Party, Mr. Omero Novello, sent in his resignation, his letter of resignation to the Secretariat of the United Democratic Party. And we left to see who will be filling that position, because as we speak, that is vacant at this time. So we don't know who can apply from who cannot apply, but RC1 is part of the executive of the United Democratic Party, so we'll ask him how that goes. To all viewers and all lovers of the music of the Youth Connection Band, folks, we want to tell you that we did 2 live Facebook performance. One was on the 10th for the 10th parade in Belize City. Many people watched that, and thank you all so much for viewing us and sending all those great messages. And we did one yesterday at the Expo Marketing Place in Belize City. We were there for Saturday and Sunday. We didn't broadcast live on Saturday, but Sunday, we did that on Sunday, and you can go to the Youth Connection Band Facebook page, and you can see both of those events live and listen to it and enjoy. Also, I believe it's on Thursday, we will be having the big raffle of the Youth Connection Band T-shirts. That's right, folks. We're giving away T-shirts, Youth Connection Band T-shirts. You can, when you see the videos, you will see the different T-shirts that will be given out. We have red, we have black, we have different colors, different sizes. All you need to do is to go to the Youth Connection Band Facebook page and put down your name, and then we will we'll be doing that big raffle, and there you might be lucky enough to win one of these T-shirts for the September celebration, courtesy of the Youth Connection Band. All right, so we are saying that we are saying that also this morning right here. It's a wonderful day for some people, and for some people it's not too wonderful. But we will continue and thank God for the good times that we're having. So you can tune in 11 o'clock. Let me see if 11 o'clock is a good time. On Thursday, we will announce the time on the Facebook, because we want to do it live so that folks can see who wins those T-shirts. That's right, it's Youth Connection Band T-shirts, and you could probably wear it on Saturday or Friday night, because we'll be wearing Youth Connection Band shirts as well on Friday night and Saturday night. So you can be the lucky winner of these Youth Connection Band T-shirts, and just go to the Youth Connection Band page and view us and put your name, and that's it. It's easy. We'll just be raffling them, and randomly your name come out, then you will be the lucky winner. And this is over the entire country. You know, persons all the way from the US are participating as well, putting down their name, and if they win, we will find a way to get it for them. But we have a amount of T-shirts to raffle, and probably we might be having some other items. So just check out the Youth Connection Band page, and you might be the lucky winner. Also, we like to congratulate the persons that also participated in the kayak race, from PG to the Sarstoon, and we must say that we're happy to know that these persons that went on that race, that they were escorted by our armed forces, and we understand that the armed forces from Guatemala as well joined in escorting our friends that participated. So congratulations. We are glad that, sometimes the temperature they up, sometimes it's down, but for this weekend the temperature never be up. So we like to congratulate everyone, and probably after the referendum they start realizing, make we play this thing easy, because if we got a court and we are playing tough ball or hard ball, a lot of things can go against us. And remember, Guatemala has a new president as well, and that president will be inaugurated sometime in January of 2020. So congratulations to everyone who participated in that event, and we will hope that more events like these can happen. I want to talk about the river. About the river. We know that the kids from Lima Colada School as well, they went back to school last week, and the principal reported that seems like everything is going fine, and we hope that that will continue that way, because as you know, when it comes to the kids, you know, we all have that special heart for the kids. But a person that will be joining us very shortly, RC1, when it comes to kids, RC1 is very, very dedicated and has that special love for kids. So when we talk about the kids going back to school, and we're hoping that they're okay, and they were marching on Friday morning, you know, I know my great friend and colleague RC1 was filled with joy and happiness when he saw these kids marching. But RC1 is with us. Good morning, RC1.
Good morning, Robert. Check
Good
yourself.
morning,
Good morning. How are you?
Not bad. You know, sometimes when we look at television, especially the ones in the US, you know, really say what these persons are wearing until they stand up. But I saw your short pants this morning.
Well, you know, you called me late last night, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
Very late.
Thanks for receiving the call.
Very late, and you had me contemplating.
Yeah.
But top of the morning to everybody, blessings to one another. And we were at the farm for the weekend. So from there, you come as you are.
Yeah, RC, I was just commenting a while ago about the kids going back to Lima Colada School. The principal, Mrs. Umania, spoke and said that they are monitoring things and things are looking good. And I was saying that you have that special space in your heart when it comes to kids, and I sure that you saw the kids marching on Friday morning as well.
Yes, children are God's favorite people from time immemorial. If we look at the scriptures, Jesus used to say, take care of the children,
Yeah.
the children, and he was surrounded by children, and those children are blessings, and sometimes we have to appreciate them for who they are and how they are, and children need love, and sometimes people, because of their environment, forget to show love to the kids. When they do something wrong, you scream at them, holler at them, beat them, all kind of thing. And why is this? It's because probably the parent or the person around them never experienced love themselves, and they feel they want to take it out. But I believe that you can see character building and the respect in children for those who have been disciplined by love.
Yeah,
it's easier
true.
to talk to, guide to, than to obligate. When you obligate me, I do it because you force me to do it.
Yeah.
But when you teach me to do it because I get to like it, and people appreciate it. There's a saying, say good morning, even if they don't answer you, say good morning. Good afternoon, even if they don't answer you. Good night, even if they don't answer you. You inculcate these things in children, and children are just beautiful. Children remind us of who we were. You understand? And
yes.
It's like blossoming flowers, and it gives you happiness, and that's your children. Then you got your grandchildren, then you're happier.
Yeah,
then you got your great grandchildren, you're extra happier. See?
Right,
so
right.
Kids are wonderful. For the student parade, you had the high schools participating, and I recorded it on Sugar City.
Well, I know you don't make the moments pass like that without document.
I don't know if Rahim got all the clips of that, but anyway, you have to go into a page.
Yes.
But I recorded it right there, because these are treasures.
Yeah.
Treasures,
Yes.
And we could see the kids there and whatnot. But I believe that teachers, I don't want to take this the wrong way, but what I noticed, my observation in the parade, and why am I saying what I'm going to say? Because I would like to see something different on the 21st. There are a lot of students with their flags. When you parade,
Yes.
you wave your flag.
True.
And they had the flag down, and so you have one or two who really get excited when you got one cheerleader. So, this is one of the things that, apart from parading or marching, the purpose of a flag on a parade is to wave your flag, and feel you have the music and dance with it, and so. And I'm only offering it as an observation, and please, from my heart, I watched all the kids in their beautiful uniforms, and the teachers walking united, and kids having a good time, and children are very, very important people, and we gotta love them all the time.
Yeah, I was looking at the news on Friday, RC, and the principal of La Immaculata School, Mrs. Lenny Umania, were saying that they are really having this vigilance with the kids that return back to La Immaculata School. You know, we have this treatment in the river, and she was saying that the Department of the Environment is there hourly checking what's the situation of the river and the safety for the kids. They're also working with the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Health as well. And she's saying that she's happy that the kids could be back in school.
Well, yes, the Public Health Department, I recall getting in touch with Ms. Myra Fernandez, the Senior Public Health Officer, and we had asked her, and I like to use the word I, we had asked her to get the Public Health Department to go and have a review of the entire situation, which she immediately said, that's no problem, Mr. Campos, and because it's a health factor, and the Public Health Department is a powerful department that is able to make independent decisions when safety is involved or danger or things like that. So the Public Health Department can go somewhere, and if they see a contamination or something excessively, they can immediately issue a writ in order to say, hey, this is where it goes. They can paralyze everything and stop.
Yeah.
They're authorized by law to do so.
Okay,
You
good.
know?
good.
But Lenny Jo, congratulations. That's how I used to call her as a little girl.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and I think I'm one of the few who calls her Lenny Jo.
Yeah.
And she has grown up into a fine lady and principal, and she's doing an excellent job. So top of the morning to the teachers, parents, and particularly to the beautiful children.
RC, we are moving into the celebration, and I see a commemoration as well of the 30th anniversary of Belize's independence. We got independence 1981, September 21st, 1981, and this Saturday is our anniversary of Belize's independence.
You said 38 years young. You said it well. You said it well. Commemorate, celebrate, and it's a time of, to me, it should be a time of nationalism, a time of unity. You know, I've always said that we agree to disagree, and disagree to agree, because we are imperfect human beings. We're not there. We're not perfect. We work towards perfection, but we never reach perfection.
True.
The only perfect individual who walked this world was Jesus. You understand? So we work every day for this perfection, and the perfection that, well, the journey that I aspire. I think we have always aspired from Youths of Unity with the children, with you guys and everybody when you started YOU, was to inspire this unification, a united, so that our nation is united. Our nation at this point needs national healing. Our people need to come together. We are so separated by many issues, and then September 21st is a day to acknowledge our national anthem, our flag, our heritage, who we are as a people, where we would like to go, and unfortunately, has evolved into this political meeting, and that's not good. That's not good. We respect who you are and where you are, but on this particular day, it's a day in my heart and in my spirit that we show nationalism and respect, and it's a day for us to celebrate as Belizeans, not political parties, not opinionated, but as Belizeans, to have that pride, honor, dignity, value of being who we are. Many people from all over the world come to visit us because of the beauty that we have, and the part of the beauty that we have, apart from what God has given us in the natural beauty of the forest, the seas, and whatever, archaeology, the people, us. If other people want to see us friendly, and so we're supposed to be friendly with one another, more friendly. That doesn't mean that we can agree to disagree, just like when we can talk show,
Yes.
But because that is natural. And so Independence Day means a lot to me. And I would just wish that, when we pray for national healing, national unity, and that we respect each other, things being what they are. When you get in a political season, everybody wants to take credit. The only credit on National Day to me is credit to our nationhood, to our independence, to our flag, our anthem, and Belizeanism.
Right.
So I look at it in that spirit, and I wish that is what I would like to pray for and ask people you know, wave your flag if you not got none. It's all right, you know. You are Belize. We are Belize, you know, and I believe that we look at the heritage, and we should be proud, smile to be Belizeans. After all, why you think they call us Jewel?
Yeah, talking about Jewel RC, we'd like to congratulate our brothers and sisters from Central America. We know we have lots of Central Americans here from Guatemala, Honduras, Salvador. They celebrated their Independence Day yesterday and today.
Yes, and we wish them happy Independence Day too. And to our neighbor, northern Mexico.
Today
¿no?
is Mexico.
Sí, por eso les deseamos todo lo mejor. Feliz Día de su Independencia. Celebramos con ustedes la unidad de la humanidad, humanity, you know, and somos hermanos y hermanas. And it wasn't until the surveyor decided to put an eye on this machine to say this and this, because we were one world, one people.
Yes, yes.
Felicidades a todos nuestros hermanos y hermanas centroamericanas y México, por supuesto, celebrando el Día de su Independencia. Que Dios os bendiga y que sigamos siendo hermanos y hermanas en este mundo cual le corresponde a la humanidad.
RC, I mentioned a while ago that the territorial volunteers from Punta Gorda, they had a little race from PG to the Sarstoon over the weekend, and I was pleased to hear this morning one of the organizers spoke and said that when they reached at the Barmouth area, they were well respected and they were well treated and escorted by the Belize Defense Force. And when they got to the area by the Sarstoon, that the Guatemalans was there in full cooperation also. No kind of fight, no kind of heat, everything just went well.
Well, yes, that is wonderful, wonderful news, and it goes to show, Chucky, that you and I can have a quarrel. We can fight, but it takes courage and strength for me to say, Chucky, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, let's be friends,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Not because you are there and I'm here, we cannot be here. And sometimes we have individuals who are aggressors by nature, you know, demanding rather than respecting. And it's wonderful news, and I pray that this continues to develop, because we need to live together as neighbors, whether we like it or not. And I try not to quarrel with my neighbors. We have opinions, but I say good morning, neighbor.
Yeah.
You know, and I use the word neighbor when I say good morning, you know, because
Yes.
I know I want my neighbors to know I respect you as my neighbor.
That's right, that's right.
Words have a lot of meaning, and I'm very happy to hear that, and because we trade, we do cultural exchange programs, trade, many things. So it's good to hear good news for a change. And
Yes.
why good news? Because most of the time they use the give them
I know.
the other side.
Yeah, the other side.
Of course.
But you know, the Honorable Minister of, the Honorable John Saldiva, Security Minister, has been there more than one time, you know, and spoke to the armed force and tried to see how things are going. And it's good. Remember, Guatemala have a new president right now, but that doesn't mean much, because that president will be inaugurated sometime in January. And RC, this claim from Guatemala is not in my hand, your hands, or the citizens of Guatemala. It's in the hands of the court now.
Right. But during the procedure, you see the significance of the weekend, where you mentioned earlier that we got along together. Who knows, maybe between now and that transition, I can shake your hands and vamos a hacer paz entre hermanos, because it's costly, time consuming, and that money that we are spending to be brotherhood and sisterhood could be used to development. So we pray that spiritual guidance and courage and strength gets into them, into the leadership, because we as Belizeans are prepared to say, ustedes son, nosotros somos, pero hermanos, vivimos juntos.
Shake hand.
Absolutely.
Well, RC, on that note, we'll take a break. The time now is that's 9 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Today is Monday, and it's the 16th day of September 2019. So we take a break, and RC1 and Robert Cheque Usher will be back after these commercial messages.
Pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day. What you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
Oh man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the environment.
So all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega & Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega & Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's now 3 minutes away from 8 o'clock. RC,
Son las 7:57.
Okay. RC, we are hearing about missing persons. Some of them are persons that have run away and just get back home. But there is a missing person alert here that we'd like to announce. And it says, kindly be on the lookout for 75-year-old Humberto Alcocer. That's 76-year-old Belizean, unemployed of Chula Vista area, Corozal Town. He was reported missing on September 15th, 2019, and was last seen about 3 p.m. Today, when he left home to an unknown destination up to the time of making the report, he has not returned home. Alcocer was wearing a blue shirt, black checkered pants, and a pair of black slippers. He's of Hispanic descent, slim built, about 5 feet 6 inches tall, has black and white hair, brown eyes, and weigh about 140 pounds. But RC, when we are hearing about some of these missing person reports, sometimes, especially when we look at young girls missing, we realize and we see that they return back home very safely. But that was not the case with this young lady from the Belmopan area that was missing, because on Saturday, her decomposed body was discovered in a bushy area. Just like that's Adamir Chuck, I believe, yeah, Adamir Chuck.
On the west, yes.
Yeah, just like what happened with the young boy from Yo Creek, and the next young girl from San Jose that was found in this area. So what should we think about what's happening, RC?
Well, two things come to my mind, Jackie. The two things are this. First of all, we offer our condolences to the family, of course. And it's very sad to have these occurrences in our community, in our country. And it's good that it's highlighted.
Yes,
It's good that it's highlighted because it brings an awareness to us. But the second point is this, that young people need to be respectful of their parents, and parents need to guide their children more. These days, instead of the parents telling people what to do, some young people tell the parents, "I'm going out."
Yes.
"Oh, you can't go. You can't stop me. I'm going." So, prevention of these occurrences are matters for community discussion, because you have young people who are out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. They go out all night. You know, you have the young boys out there, young ladies out there. No, it's not like before when you had chaperone and these things. They go out there, they drink, they have a good time, and things happen. And when you're under the influence, or maybe people put some illegal drugs and such and drug them, these things do happen, and we need to tell our young people, we need to guide them and tell them, look, where are you going to be? Oh, I don't have to tell you where I'm going. And they get upstart with you, somebody, and somebody look at you like, I mean, I know Lee boy again, me, I know Lee girl again. So we need to really have a society discussion on really the responsibility of parents, responsibility of young people. Remember, when you're 18 years and over, you're on your own according to law.
But you need to be responsible.
You need to be responsible to yourself. So if you're going somewhere, tell your parents where you're going. If you're over 18, I mean, whatever you do, we can't stop you. Wherever you go, we can't stop you, really. But once you're under my roof, if you live under my roof, the rules of the house should apply. If you're supposed to in by 9, 10, 11, that's when you're supposed to in there. If you're big enough or you feel you're too big that you want to do what you want, find your place, take care of yourself, and be, because we know we have parents and grandparents that love your children, and when these things happen, it hurts you. It hurts you, and then you say, and then we say, oh, we put the blame on government, we put the blame on the police, but sometimes we need to have, like I said, this discussion, check it, for us just to let the young people aware that I need to take care of myself too. God gave me my life. I am one of a kind, and we love you, and this is what we need to do, and this is how we can do it. And you just can't be irresponsible. We need to be much more responsible with ourselves, and parents have to be a little bit more stricter with your kids. But we need to grow and have these discussions so the young people know we care about you, but you must also learn to care about yourself. And within the peer group, we need to look out after each other and for each other, things like that. And those are the things that come to my mind when I hear these sad things that hurt you, and families go through trauma, go through pain. While we feel that we need to look at the bigger picture of these things. The conversation for uplifting young people is very important.
I see some of the young people, when they go out, they go to a club, they go to a disco, or they go to a party with their friends. Sometimes the parents and even the grandparents not sleep until they reach back home. And they're right there, so they stay awake and wonder, when my kid they come back home. Are you put a pressure on your parents like that?
Yeah, and again, once you're 18 and over, and there comes a point when you say, if that is what you want to do, go on. I feel bad if something happened, but if you train your child from young, they will be responsible. If you allow them to get away with everything, what you plant is what you'll reap.
So when your kid, they ask you for something, or see you always give them what they want, that is not showing the right love, right?
No. I always believe that we need to earn, or partly earn. What I used to do with my boys, I remember John, Dad, I want a bicycle. I look when I tell him, that's nice. I also would like you to have a bicycle. How much a bicycle? Then tell me what, $39, $52? I said, that's good, son. When you bring me half, I'll give you the other half. He said, but Dad, how I get that? I tell him, well, one, you could take out the garbage, I give you only 50 cents. You could mow the land, I give another $2. So you teach them to learn to help themselves and be responsible. So when you save a half, I buy the bicycle, and you know what I did? I return him his half. Because I could have bought the bicycle, but I need to teach them to earn. And we people, I love my dad, I love my granddad, I love my son, I give everything you have. And so you give everything except discipline, and teach them respect, and that love, because if you love them, it's like the lady will say, what the lady say? I rather the police come to my house and tell me you beat my victim with my belt, rather than me go to the police station and tell me that you beat them with that stick. You understand?
Yeah, true,
no,
true.
Because you go out there, you grow up, you're rude, you misbehave, and you go badmouth police and so and they put you in order, the police bad.
Yeah, true.
True. So what we inculcate in our young people is how they operate. But first of all, we need to show love to the kids. We need to show that love. We need to respect them, just like how we ask them to respect. You have to have a mutual understanding, and these things can happen when we teach them at an early age.
Yeah.
You ever hear, go to a shop, go buy this? How many don't got time for go buy that? Sit down right there. They watch TV. Turn off that TV.
Yeah.
Turn it off. If you get next one, addiction on this.
Yeah.
Addiction. You get addicted to this. That me and you sit down like we talk right now, okay? But I so bogged down in this, and I see you and I hear you because my conversation not there with you. So this is the new addiction of modern time. Technology is wonderful and great, but when you use it appropriately.
Yeah.
You know, so all these factors form part of a global discussion, because we need to love, protect, and guide and respect our young people. They are the future, and we need to guide them so that and respect them so that they know, look, I mean, somebody means something good for me.
Yeah, but we have to send out our condolences also to those families, RC, especially to the young lady that they discovered her decomposed body over the weekend. The family is going through hard times right now, and 2 persons were shot in Belmopan, 16 and 7 years old. One of them lost their life. You know, so we have to send out a condolence to the family, man.
Of course. I mean, we are a compassionate people, Chucky, and we extend our sympathies and condolences to the family. But again, like I said, the other part of the message is, let us have a bigger discussion on young people development, young people growth. You have young people in school, at home, at school, because they're out, in social and grouping, you know, and individual. When they go to college and they're by themselves, did we teach our young people how to live by themselves? Because if you not teach them, somebody else will guide them out there for you.
Yeah.
So the conversation is big, but one thing I can tell you about Belizeans, we love our people. We're very family orientated, and we need to have respect for one another, no?
Yeah.
So I just want to wish Emmanuel, I hope you get better. You know, I'm sitting on your chair, and thanks for lending it to me. And he's done with a bad cold, and he's been feeling like that for a long time. We hope you get better. We pray for you, because we miss you, and we just pray that you get better, my brother. Okay, get better quick.
I want to make something a little clear right here as well, RC. Somebody just sent me a text and said, why did you all remove Mr. Omero from Orange Walk North?
Why did you all? Who is you all? I can answer. Who is you all?
Yeah.
Did they say who is you all?
No, they
All
never
right,
say.
I can answer for you all. I don't know.
Yeah, but we have an official letter that was sent to the Secretariat of the United Democratic Party, and it's dated September 9th, 2019. And it says, this one comes from, it says Dr. Omero Novello, Orange Walk North Standard Bearer, 1 Guadalupe Street, Orange Walk Town. There, madam, I think he's referring to Miss Pearl, no?
The Secretary General.
Okay. He said, it has been an enjoyable but tough journey from UDP supporter to standard bearer of the party. I have learned many lessons and made many friends who became my supporters. I don't want to be counted out for one day. I may seek public office again under this beautiful party which I supported since the Honorable Sir Manuel Esquivel days, who happened to be my teacher at SGC 6th Form then. And I say it is with these good memories that today I tender my resignation as standard bearer of the Orange Walk North constituency for personal reasons, with effected today, 9th September 2019. I must commend the great vision of our party leader, Honorable Dean Oliver Barrow, for taking us into the right direction for 3 consecutive terms, and now a 4th one. Long live the United Democratic Party, and he signed it, and it was dated, received at the Secretariat at 2:23 p.m. on September 11th.
Well,
That's his well.
Well, you know, he has, those are his, that is his signature to his statement, and I cannot comment on what his personal reasons may be. I have not spoken to him, and he has not spoken to me. So I think I don't want to do an injustice to a wonderful Belizean for whatever reason there was. I mean, whatever reason is what he wrote, and that's it. So.
Yep, and that's an official letter. So
yeah,
we never take out nobody.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, who is we? I had not. I don't. You're reading the letter, and like I say, he's the best person to be able to
explain.
Yeah, if he so wishes, you know, it's clear that he has withdrawn. However, life continues, and he claims he has stated to be a member of the United Democratic Party and family the family.
Yep, and that's not the first time that someone has resigned their position on both political parties, on some independent candidates as well, RC. Because you have the right to decide what you want to do, right?
Right. So you may get involved in a situation and say, well, you write to me, pressure with the family, pressure with this, and whatnot. And at the end of the day, you may say, you know what? Maybe I need to prepare myself a little bit more, or I need more guidance, or had I seen this? It's an individual decision that you make, and I've been down that road myself.
Yeah.
For many years, and I have a passion for politics because I love to agree to disagree and disagree to agree.
Yeah,
I love that.
It happened sometime on village council elections, RC. On the same day, persons that were there to run decide that they won't run again, and they put their support behind someone. I remember one time it happened in the National Party as well, when one candidate say, well, you know what, I'm withdrawing and I'm bringing all my support for the next candidate.
Yeah,
that's their personal decision, right?
Well, you can see it in your position today. I mean, how many changes have they made with senators?
Yeah,
the
true.
senator go in, the senator go out. This one come in, the senator go. So it's part of, I guess, the political norm that changes can occur.
Yeah, and changes can occur. What I really was on changing it. When I spoke to someone from the Belize Met Service yesterday, and this person was telling me, RC, look pan at least for a month or a little over a month to make we really get strong weather strong rain in the north.
Wow, if any, because but you see, with the climatic change, we might be getting into the cold weather.
True.
And cold weather brings a little drizzle too.
Yeah.
But what is affecting this the entire north particularly is this severe drought. Severe drought, which affected farmers, affected the whole north, agriculture and everything, and put a big damper on that. So these are things that are natural causes that it's difficult for us to be dealing with these issues. We got to pray to God for making send us a rain.
Yeah. How is the pumps and the wells, RC?
Again, I mean, we have one or two systems right now that the pumping have to be regulated, because the water level goes down and consumption is high, and if the pump is sucking out the water and does not allow the water to come back to the static level, then it sucks air and you could burn out the pump. Yeah. or draw out sand, and sand becomes sandpaper with the impeller, burns it out, and $5,000-6,000 for one right there. So it affects everybody. It's affecting all across.
So persons in those rural areas needs to check on the consumption of water.
Conserve it. I mean, there are some good wells, that production wells that have good source.
Yes.
Top of the morning to you.
Mr. Patton to RC.
Yes, Mr. Patton. Salute to you, sir. Absolutely. And to all those viewing and listening in all parts of the country, in Cayo, Cayo, our good friend in Independence.
Oh, yes.
Independence, So thank you for watching Nortevision and the Sugar City Morning Show. We appreciate that, and it's a time of celebration, but celebrate remembering your friends also.
That's right.
I remember. You remember downtown in the old days when you had Zeta? The golden days where you wake up in the morning to go and see people's store decorated up and whatnot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Way back, the traditions and those. So we have unsung heroes that sometimes we need to revive, recognize for what they contributed silently, of course, but from the heart.
Yeah,
so
means a lot.
Yes, to those I salute you, because that's what independence celebration, commemoration is those we mentioned some names, singular names leading to independence and whatnot, but there have been many members of generations of families in our community who have been contributors, and you remember the 10th of September when we used to have Pachele back on a truck?
Oh, yes.
I Pash in San Esteban.
The man a good dancer.
Look, I mean, these are the things that you go back and you remember and experience. There's no substitute for experience. Experience is you grow, you learn, you witness, you become part of, but it's not in any book. It's not written in any book.
True.
You know, so you yourself remember when you're young and you had a keyboard, you go?
True. The afro.
You know, your afro.
Bell foot there,
your bell foot there right there, the guitar, you know,
Yes,
and,
yes.
and whatnot. And, you know, you start to play your Belizean music, you know, and I have to give Youth Connection Band a lot of credit. You guys produce a lot of Belizean music, which in our tradition is great, because most of the time, unfortunately, we see instead of having all Belizean bands, we have external bands with charge one lot.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
imported music,
And we can do it with our own.
I was thinking, you know how we think once in a while widely, to do a big, just get a bands together, Belizean bands, and do a Belizean thing, you know, and really recognize the talents that we have. And sometimes we wait till way back.
Yeah, and you know, when I have done big shows, RC, especially in these September celebration here, when our Belizeans go to those shows, there is nothing about Belize.
Yeah.
One of the culture of the people are there, but when it comes to the music and the tradition, the music is good. The music is good.
Oh yes, excellent artists. No doubt about the music, no doubt about the artist. But I'm just saying that there has to be well, maybe we could start something. Check it.
Yeah, I believe.
Like Musicarama then.
Probably.
It's back. I know you have Festarama, but folks, Festarama is nothing like Musicarama was.
Yeah.
You know, and with the other day I found a video of Litz. Remember Litz?
Oh, yeah.
Litito?
Yes.
At the park, with the band they're playing, and I said, make a share this. You know, he loved the guitar. He loved the music. So let's top of the morning to you.
Yeah.
And, you know, things like this, you know, and you have Lucio there, the picky guitar and whatnot,
Yes.
you know, and we have, you have what that local man, Superfuria too.
Yep.
You know, and
Well,
things like that.
we got a great Lucio too, RC.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know, but you know, probably next year RC we could look for an initiation and maybe the Sugar City September Music Fest or something like
I'm
that.
thinking about it.
And bringing them.
I'm seriously thinking about because I believe that's part of our culture heritage.
Yeah.
And why is Musicarama so close to our heart? Because we work together, and our group is that we had kids there. Remember the Klim? With the tuli piece of stick, they make music.
Yes.
And today, like Brother Greg Grant, the man a keyboard operator, play the real instruments. It's no longer a little, but that's how they started. And you know, this kind of thing this creativity is how one of the mechanisms that we can use to keep young people involved.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, RC, it's now exactly 21 minutes after 8. When we come back, we're going to touch upon a route at the parade, because we understand that, you know, Main Street was added on, which is good, so we'll be touching that.
It shouldn't have been deleted in the first place.
But it's on. Yeah, we'll take a break, folks. RC1, Robert Checker Usher will be back with you right here on the Sugar City Morning Show today.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice to residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Digi prepaid and postpaid customers, here are 2 easy ways to win tickets to September 20th Soca Fest concert or a special edition cultural bangles from Medina's House of Jewelry. Prepaid customers, just purchase a Soca Fest data plan and you get 800 megabytes of data for only $5. Just text Soca to 700 to purchase and you can be the lucky winner of this cultural bangles on September 20th. And 3 lucky prepaid or postpaid customers can win a platinum package each. That's 1 platinum ticket, 1 Soca and Culture Fest Yeti Cup, a top shelf bottle of your choice, free parking, 1 Soca and Culture Fest t-shirt, and an inflatable stick. Just text KES to Soca. That's 537 to 7622. The more you text, the more chances you have to win this platinum experience. Promotion ends Tuesday, September 17th. It's the biggest concert of the year. Friday, September 20th at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex featuring Guess the Band, Conscience, Skinny Fabulous, King Bubba, and Kevin Little.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between 3 Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. RC, it's a wonderful morning.
Sí, muy buenos días, un día muy bonito, un día soleado, una brisa allá afuera, aunque nos quejamos mucho de la calor, pero hay que darle gracias a Dios por este día muy bonito y como estamos platicando esta mañana de las fiestas patrias, hay que disfrutar el momento.
That's right. I'm trying to pull up the route of the parade for this week, RC.
Okay.
And this comes up on Saturday, right?
That's right.
When we will be celebrating Belize's independence. A lot of people ask, hey, why we don't go on holiday on Saturday? Because we want party. We want this, we want that.
Well, it could be parade.
It's weekend.
It's weekend.
Yeah, it's weekend.
It's weekend. ¿Cómo lo dicen? Te ajustas al momento. Some people get married Friday or Saturday, Sunday.
That's how you feel,
That's how you feel, you know. And the 21st is the 21st. They can't take that away from we. Ese es el día de nuestra independencia y sea lo que sea, venga como venga, diga lo que diga.
Yeah, and
Es
that's what
día de nuestra celebración.
Yeah.
38 años, joven, young, 30 years young.
Yep. RC, you know, persons were concerned when the route of the parade was released. I think it was about 3 weeks ago. And people were concerned about the parade not going through Main Street.
Well, let me tell you something about that. I mean, we are honoring our country. And when I heard that, I said, ¿Qué pasó acá? And I don't want to, let me put it positively then. Main Street is one of the few streets left where the majority of business people are Orangeoqueños,
right.
Born Orangeoqueños, Belizeans, and the others you have a change of culture. Mm-hmm. You know, you have our brothers in Indian brothers or Chinese brothers, but Main Street is a historic street. You should call it Main Street or it's.
Well, he says it as Main Street.
Main Street, exactly. And not going through our Main Street would be, and again, forgive my word, an offense to celebrating in Sugar City. You understand? Because that is part of our culture. That is part of our heritage. We talk about heritage. That is where most Belizean families lived in the old days. That was the center of all business activities, still is in a way. And I believe that it should always be respected. And no matter where you carry the parade, you should always include Main Street. That is my humble opinion. Orangeoqueños somos y la calle principal es una calle histórico y cuando mencionaron que no van a tener el desfile y pasar por allá, pues me dejó pensar porque parte de las celebraciones de fiestas patrias también es de, como se dice, reconocer nuestra cultura, reconocer nuestra historia. Y la calle principal, Main Street, aquí en la municipalidad de Orange Walk, es una calle histórica, cultural y, más importante, nos lleva a dejar las familias que eran los pioneros aquí en el municipio de Orange Walk, our pioneers, you know, and I am glad now that somebody got in their head the correct thing to say, well, we have to include it.
Yeah, I understand that after consideration, that Main Street was added on back.
Look, it should never have been taken off in the first place.
Yeah. So,
but anyway, that's my opinion, you know, and for future reference, always include Main Street.
Yeah.
So I don't care if you want to go anywhere. Include Main Street.
Let's not say include Main Street. Let's say keep Main Street in.
Keep Main Street.
Main Street has always been
precisamente,
there, right?
Exacto.
Now the parade will be moving on from the Park RC, and it will be coming down the area by the Gala Lounge. That's north, right? We'll be going north. No, that's south, no?
No,
or north?
Victoria, you go north.
Yeah, and it will make that right turn by the Gala Lounge, by Mr. Jaime Place.
Yes.
Where in front of the police station.
Yes, you make a right turn.
Pass by the Sunday Hunter Library in front of the Banquitas House of Culture.
Exactly. You're specific now with sites. Proud of you, checking.
And
that's heritage and culture.
Yes, and that takes us right into Main Street.
Yes, and in front of the in front of the House of Culture, Banquitas,
right.
As you go on the right-hand side, also the former nursing quarters.
Oh, yes.
Nursing quarters.
Yes.
Again, the tradition of
historic.
Exactly.
So that will take us down Main Street RC, and it will go all the way up at the corner of Main Street and Baker's Lane. It will make a right turn where the famous ENR is.
Yes.
That right turn. Coming into...
And again, Baker Street is a street where you have pioneer citizens living there too, from part of the community, you know.
Yeah, and then when it reach at the junction of Queen Victoria Avenue and Baker Street,
the light.
Yeah.
Baker Street to the light. Ward's Lane.
You remember Ward's Lane?
Ward's Lane, yes,
all right.
sir.
Miss Ward used to live right there.
Yes.
And they used to have a...
that are your neighborhood?
Yes, we have the electricity plant right there, remember?
Yes.
Where they used to light up the
generator.
Yeah. So right there where this traffic light is RC, it will make a left turn.
Okay.
Left turn, and it usually goes in front of where the late great Mr. Melo Escleano resided,
yes.
And a right turn into Guadalupe Street. Well, it's not going there now. It will make a turn into
almost a straight road into Liberty Avenue.
Yeah, where Zeta Auto Parts is.
Yes.
And it will pass by Minister Aragon's office and going all the way down to Sarstoon Street.
Okay, you never know where Sarstoon is. You carry that Sarstoon Street.
Yeah, and then it will make a right turn right there, Sarstoon Street, coming down to Belize Corozal Road, where I believe your sister lives in that area.
Right in the corner.
Yeah.
And that's where I might be anyway.
Nice place to be, Joe.
Right here to get that good shot.
Nice view.
Yes.
And then it will make a right turn back into that area, and then it goes down Guadalupe Street, and then it passes where Arby's is, and by the King Farmers Association, going into Dunn Street, all the way down to Dunn Street, and make a right turn into Cinderella Street. That's a famous street as well.
Yes, Cinderella Street. Yes.
And then
absolutely.
it will go where the traffic light is and make a right turn and finishing off at the park.
That's right. That's it. So that's the road. That's the road. So it's a longer road this year?
It's a longer road. So
longer road.
Yeah. So RC to encourage persons to come in.
Will you be playing in the parade?
No. I don't like to participate much in parades. You know.
So where will the band, Weed Connection
the band will be at the park.
Okay, you'll be at the park.
Yeah, for the 20th night and the 21st will be at the park.
So you'll be waiting for the crowd.
Center stage.
Aye. Congratulations.
Yeah, so we will be there, and we want to encourage all Belizeans to come out and be part of this. And you know, RC, that it has been a little drifting when we say Orange Walk Parade. Because I spoke to people all over the country and they say, we are going to Orange Walk for the carnival.
Carnival. Well, carnival is an extension of the parade.
Yeah.
Parade is a cultural word. You know, because in the old days, remember, you had the police parading, you know,
Yeah,
and
true.
we had we in those days we had uniformed nurses parading.
Official.
Everything was paraded on one day. One day, remember?
Yep.
We never have Students' Day, and that when you parade in those days, you had everybody. You had late Mr. Gillett, Derek's father,
Yes.
and I call with the horses going
Yes.
well decorated, and so you had an excellent parade.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and then later on, with the importation, mostly from Belize City, they call the other groups. You know, it became like a carnival. But culturally speaking, it's Sugar City's Orange Walk parade.
Right. Yeah.
Parade. So people come out and look at what is being presented.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good. It's a day of enjoyment, relaxation.
Yeah, there was many people that had concern. RC, they said, "What Saturday? No holiday, and we want parade." But I'm going to talk to a lot of people over the different parts of the country that were performing, especially at the expo this weekend. Say, you're going Orange Walk? Yes, man. Saturday that a weekend, man. We
Well,
went
of
to
course.
party for the weekend.
Of course.
So you don't have to be a public or bank holiday. It's weekend. You come out to your party.
That's right, and it's a day when people look forward to coming to Sugar City, and all the taqueros. Make sure you at your best.
Oh yes,
because
true.
people love Sugar City tacos.
Yeah.
And I have to big up Miliber, that Cheng bar right there
Oh,
from
yes.
Gazeta.
Yeah.
Cheng, one of the original taqueros,
Yes.
Cochinita.
Cheng no move
that's
for
right.
for nothing, you know.
He have his customers right there, you know, and he relax and he chat with everybody.
Yes.
He know everybody where come and goes.
True that.
Yeah.
He could
I
get
gotta
in
big
any
up Miliber,
conversation.
yes.
No, RC,
Cheng.
when it comes to the official ceremonies, I know that there are official ceremonies at your heart. What would you like to see different when it comes to the official ceremonies? We have the BDF, the march, we have the national anthem, we have the gun salute, and official ceremonies and things are going on. Music they play, people they drink, and people they walk about. What different would you like to see when it comes to the official ceremonies?
Different. Maybe again, you know, we're not perfect, but we live in a world that sometimes we dream and think about things. Maybe we hear political speeches from both political parties. Maybe it would be good to invite one or two senior citizens to maybe give you a 10 minutes little presentation of what it means to them.
Yeah.
You know, honor a couple of our senior citizens, male and female, you know, that can bring back that restoration of the foundation of how our community came. I'm not talking about people where you get one medal, one certificate, you know. I mean, those are ceremonies where you honor people, but I think that to have people who do not have a political face, then, you know, a regular citizen to come up and say, well, you know, I'm proud of my flag, my anthem, and my Orange Walk, and speak about unity, speak about our culture, speak about the theme of this year, you know, from our Mayan ancestry to the future, and what it has meant to them and for them, so that we can learn. Because these days everything has become sadly political, and I believe it's a day of unity, and you go on the ceremonies and everybody talk about unity, but guess what? Everybody walks separate. You know, instead of we walk side by side, it would be good if they walk side by side. We used to do it. I remember, may he rest in peace, the late Polo Briseño, and ourselves, when we had a parade, whatever, we were together. There was no division whether you're red, blue, purple, green. We walked together.
True.
No, what happened? This one go this side, one go the front, this one. And right there they talk about unity. Let's walk together. It's a date. It's a date to live a little bit by the brotherhood of our community. You know, but these are some of the things that we could probably bring back, restore, because our country is at a stage where we need unity, we need healing, and we must do that ourselves individually.
What I will also like to ask some of these parents, RC, and I know you have seen this already, because I remember one time you were on the stage announcing, we got to leave, baby, yeah. You lost.
Hold on to your picnic. Hold on to your picnic.
You know, you announce on the police picnic and they right there so they cry.
Yeah.
How do you picnic get out of your hands?
Yeah.
You know, the fireworks so important for you to watch, or if you buy that beer or that barbecue, or if you have a conversation with somebody or the text or send a Facebook thing, more important than to have your kids secure?
No, safety is important, definitely. Your kids go out here, hold their hand, make sure they come first. You may not able to see all the fireworks, but you can hear some. But hold on to your picnic. You know, you want to see your picnic or the fireworks. But you can join together and just you plan your evening, your day, your event, and just have fun. I mean, I like go to celebrations and such, because you meet people that you haven't seen for a long time.
That's true.
You know, and ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Hace tiempos que no nos vemos, y una discusión, y why, you know, this kind of thing. So, you know, it's a time to be relaxed and wonder. At the end of the day, people will realize our composure for that day. How are we? You know?
Yeah.
And everything is not about a beer. Everything is not about a drink. That's included, but a lot of it's about your friend. How you doing, Chucky, boy? Good to see you, boy. I see you, good, boy.
Yes.
Boy, Natalie beat for way, boy. I like that one,
true.
you know. I like that
you
you
like your broke down.
Boy, I like that you broke down and get down, you know. So, you know, and I like how you play it, man. I say, when you got addition, you know, to the place and everything and so on. And that's the kind of atmosphere that we can enjoy, you know. And you could go back and listen to some of the oldies broke down, you know. So it's just creativity.
Yeah, like talking about meeting new friends and people and families, RC, I must commend your family, Pete. When September celebration, Pete is always on board.
Yeah, he's a party man ever since I know him.
Yeah.
He love the party.
But as we get ready to close this morning, RC, want to remind one and all that on the 19th is the anniversary of the Banquitas House of Culture, and they'll be having an all-day event where students are invited to come to the Banquitas House of Culture and see the different displays and what the Banquitas House of Culture has went throughout the years with their different displays. So it's going to be a great event.
Well, you know the Banquitas House of Culture, I mean, from its inception to the present, we have to big up all those who have passed there in terms of management and preparation and putting on programs and events, because they have done a magnificent job, a splendid job. You have seen talent produced. You have seen in terms of food, clothing, culture, history, happiness, and it involves a group of people who enjoy what they do, and that's very important, you know. So we want to big you up, and again on the 19th, right?
Yeah,
on the
19th.
19th.
Of the Banquitas House of
Right.
Culture.
So let's make it a date to go and visit and relax and have fun too.
And to the guys, RC, I don't know if Kabub is still there in it, but I remember in your days back when Roque used to drive the pickup, when Kabub and they right there so they do that torch run and so. You remember way back? I don't know if Kabub is still in it, but they got a torch run on the 20th as well.
Well, yes, it's a symbolism for young people, you know, young people to participate in the light of vigilance, in the light of brightness, in the light of a new day, in the light of, you know, recognition that young people create this light and this vision for a better and brighter tomorrow.
Yeah, well, RC1, it's exactly 13 minutes away from 9 o'clock. It's time for us to wrap up this morning. It's a pleasure having you here. Hope everything goes well for yourself and the family and all your colleagues at Sugar City Radio Station for this September celebration. And if there is one network that plays all the Belizean music for September celebration, it's SCRS.
And Universal.
Yeah.
I got a big up Chucky. See, he's a humble person, you know, and we've been friends muchos años atrás. And we need to play those old ones. You know, well, most of them I get them from you anyway. I store them. You know, we save them old beats and things and so on. Lee broke down and music, you know. How many people know about the Smith Brothers? You know, things like that, you know. You go back and beautiful music and well, we all love with broke down music, you know. You know, the broke down music make you stay away from the doctor for days because he excites you and put in. So I want to thank you for inviting me, Chucky.
Yes, always.
And I want to wish everyone to enjoy the September celebrations. Whatever you do, do it moderately, do it safely, enjoy it, be happy. And remember, we're going to be 38 years young as a nation, and we should always inspire. We should always work towards improvement of our community and our country. And we pray for national healing and solidarity, and that, we become and continue to be proud Belizeans, you know, in this beautiful jewel of Belize. So today, I thank you, Chucky, for the invitation, and we want to wish blessings to each and every one of you. God bless you and have a great, great day.
That's right. Belize 38th, young, building into the future.
That's the theme for next year already, okay?
You like that one?
Yeah, I want to remember that. That's the theme for next year.
Yeah, Belize young and building into the future.
Right.
We want to thank Raheem this morning for always having us on air. Remember, we got the news coming up at 6:30 right here on Norte Vision Channel 10. Keep it locked into all our programs throughout the day. And if the good Lord so will, we'll be back tomorrow. Hope Emmanuel will be better tomorrow. And also, this show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. And keep it locking for all the best in Belizean music. Tune in to Sugar City Radio and Universal Radio right from now right up until the 21st. And after, we'll be playing all those great Belizean music. You might not be able to come out for the parade. You might not have one money if you come out. But with the spirit of the good Belizean music, then you can also enjoy, right, RC?
That is right. That is absolutely right.
So, we'll see you tomorrow. Hasta mañana till we what, RC?
Si Dios así lo permite.
Bueno.
Sugar City Morning Show.